Hello, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot, rune, and oracle reading for the week of July 17th to the 23rd, 2023. Your rune out is Perthro, and it came out neither upright nor in reverse. Now, there's kind of a big deal about this rune because when I do these readings, I'm only selecting one rune, and whenever this rune, Perthro, comes out by itself, it's kind of symbolic to immediately stop what you're doing. So I took a gander at the oracle cards that came out for you, and you have this 5 of air card here, and just look at the artwork here for a second. We see someone holding a mask, the mask that they wear, this happy, beautiful face, all made up, wonderful. They are taking it down, and we see here that they're actually crying, sad, miserable underneath. And this, let me show you the other cards. The energy oracle that came out, you're only supposed to get one card. 2 came out, and the angel of strength in reversed, and rest and rejuvenation in reversed. And all of these oracle cards and this rune combined gave me this vision of like just having a really stressful day, and one where you're wearing really nice clothes that just feel stuffy, and like the fabric is getting on your nerves. I don't know if anyone experienced this, and like your hair is just annoying you, and like you're all made up and you're just so stressed out, like trying to hold your tears back while putting on like this face to the world. And then like I'm just seeing this vision of you coming home and like taking the wig off. Some of you might wear a wig, I don't know, or like taking your hair down, extensions out, taking your makeup off, taking the bra off, oh my god. Or like if you're a dude, like I don't know, just like taking the belt off, like just getting clean and just like not caring about your appearance for quite some time, like just laying on the couch, snuggling yourself up and just doing nothing. So I am seeing this week, I don't know if something recently happened in your life, like a breakup or some health scare or the loss of a loved one or something like that. But this reading is just kind of showing this need to stop what you're doing, stop trying to put this front up, stop trying to, I don't know. If there's anything that you're doing that's very risky right now, I would also stop that, because this rune can represent gambling, and like we said, it's not coming out upright or reverse, but one thing for sure is that it's the only rune here, so that's not a good sign. So it's saying like stop what you're doing, it's time to fold, it's time to like take a moment to breathe, and like let's not make this big decision just yet if you're in that scenario here. 5 of air, 5 of swords in the traditional tarot can show something kind of ending, walking away from something or someone. I'm also seeing dragonflies here, so I do wonder if some of you watching are mourning the loss of a loved one, because dragonflies can often represent really good luck for us, and be like messenger spirits for our past loved ones. So I don't know, I'm seeing a week where it's just time for you to get a little bit more vulnerable and comfortable and just reset, rejuvenate. It's desperately needed. Also, if you're dealing with any personal relationships, this is Luna. She comes forward when people need snuggles, so she's giving you her snuggling energy. Luna, don't show them your butthole, thank you. I lost my train of thought. If you're dealing with personal relationships, this is like a sign of like the mask is coming off. It's time to have a real and authentic conversation with this person this week. It may not be easy. It may be a little bit difficult. You might have to show sides of your emotions that you were keeping stored up, locked away. But it's like time to do this. So I want to pull the tarot to kind of get further info onto what's going to happen this week ahead. First card out for you is the 6 of Pentacles in reversed here. Okay. So this comes out for when energy is not being reciprocated. So it's like someone here, the work, the effort, the commitment that they have given is not being reciprocated by someone else, or this could be like burnout energy, like you're putting a lot of work and you're doing a lot, and right now for whatever reason you're not really seeing a payoff for that, and that is what can lead to burnout essentially. If you're constantly putting on this happy face for other people, doing for other people, helping other people, but you're not receiving that energy back, or you're not helping yourself in an equal way, it just leads to this burnout. And I really do see you like this week just needing to stop people pleasing, if you're people pleasing, or like just going within, like really spending some time alone to just like not, because when you're with people, you kind of do wear a mask subconsciously. Like you are more worried about like your appearance and how you're perceived, and you're taking in other people's opinions and everything. When you're in that solitude, it is just so liberating, because it's like you can let your gut hang out. You can relax. Like you're not, you really can tune into what your own thoughts and opinions are. And true alone time, by the way, you know, that's not like scrolling through social media, that's not watching TV, because when you're doing those things, you're still engaging in other people's ideas and news and perspectives and art. Like you're still engaging with other people. True alone time is like getting away from everyone, you know, including the internet, including cable and all that. So I'm seeing a real need for that this week. Second card out is Justice. All right, this is a really good card. I feel like I needed some clarification for you guys. I just want you to know that you probably have been through something that felt very unfair in the recent past, or you could be going through some legal stuff, some paperwork. I don't know. It feels very, I don't know why the word jurisdiction's coming through. Not legislative. Like I'm just seeing like official paperwork or legal proceedings, something there. I see it going in your favor, okay? Even if like you're just using the postal system and it's stressful, you know, it'll work out for you. There's some reassurance there. This could also be like a sort of inheritance coming your way, or if any of you are going through like a messy divorce, for example, you know, I see you feeling, while you're grieving that loss, obviously, like, you know, feeling like it's fair, you know, feeling like what you both received out of this marriage in the end was fair. So I'm seeing like kind of feeling pleased, feeling happy with any legal issue you're going through right now, or paperwork that you might be worrying about. It'll go in your favor. Now, another message in this Justice card, especially next to the Six of Pentacles in reverse, I want to say, if you're coming out of a situation where you were really treated unfairly, like for example, a relationship where the other person, you know, lied, cheated, stole, whatever, and you broke out of that, I just want you to know, and, you know, we probably shouldn't get satisfaction out of this, but that person is dealing with their karma, okay? You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to ruminate on, like, how unfairly you were being treated, because let me tell you, that person is paying. Like, let karma... Mama Karma do her thing, okay? You don't need to go out of your way to create justice. You know, this isn't like a Marvel DC comic book. You know, we don't need people in this world, in this universe, to necessarily create that vengeance or justice in a grandiose type of way. Like if someone did you dirty, karma will get them. You don't need to worry about that, is what I'm saying here. Third card out is the Four of Wands. I don't know why I'm seeing like going out with the girls. Okay, if you're like a dude, like going out with the homies, I don't know. Just a really fun time, like getting away from all this kind of drama, letting your hair down, like letting your hair loose and free, and like just being yourself. I feel like that's one thing that's like underrated. You know, for the longest time, I don't know if it was because I was like traumatized by women, for like the women in my life, and had really bad experiences, but like for years I was only hanging out with guys and when I started hanging out with women again, I'm like, oh my god, this is so healing, because it's like your energy is just different. I don't know, like when you're around people who are very similar to you, or have like a similar gender expression or sexual orientation as you, like it's just so comforting. It's like wearing a warm blanket, only that blanket is like people who you just feel comfortable around. Like, you know, I don't I have to subconsciously worry about like making sure my legs are shaved when I'm with the girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, because society puts these ideas in our head, and like even though consciously we may be against them, like I don't care if my legs aren't shaved in front of anyone, like who cares? It's just like when you're around similar energy to you, you just feel more comfortable. So I'm seeing like a night out, or like a phone call, time spent with someone or people who will be really healing for you. You might also be going to an actual event this week, like a wedding, for example, or a baby shower, or some type of party, or even just like going out like on a weekend night and dancing, having fun, and it'll be just so healing for you to be around people and just be comfortable. And like, I don't know, for some of you I'm seeing first night out after being single. That may apply for a few of you, I don't know. We're also seeing a celebration of some sort, so like a win, and it does come after justice here. So it's like the scales are balancing back out. All of the energy you gave all the people, relationships, situations where you gave way too much energy towards and didn't receive it back, you're receiving it back this week. Or you're seeing karma doing its thing and you're celebrating. I don't know. Second row out, fourth card, we have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, scales are balancing. I keep like wanting to say the scales are balancing, which is so funny because you're a Libra. So really in your power here. And also we go from the Six of Pentacles, right underneath that is this Two of Pentacles. So it's like literally like, in a very physical way, you're going to be seeing how all that you did in the past that was not paid off, or that like was owed to you, is coming to you now. Some of you might literally be receiving money that has been owed to you, but the other person was like delaying it or trying to get away with not paying it. It's like, no, it's coming back, and there's going to be some interest on top of that. Or like even energetically, you know, the energy you spent that was not reciprocated, it's coming back this week, and you're going to see that in really physical ways, like tangible results of this. For some of you, I'm also kind of seeing here someone from the past who treated you poorly, who kind of tricked you into like thinking it was something more. So I'm seeing like a romantic situation here. It's like finally you're the one walking away, not caring, and they're the one chasing after you. Not a healthy situation to be in, guys. I know like some people with their beliefs in twin flames kind of romanticize that notion of like the runner-chaser dynamic. It's not healthy. And you know, but you might have been in a situation like that where you were the one kind of constantly taking care of the relationship, chasing after this person, making sure that it's happy, healthy, functional, whatever. They did nothing. And now it's like, you know what, fine, I'm done. I don't care anymore. And you're walking away, you don't care. And it's like, you're going to start seeing them like being like, oh wait, you know, chasing after you, or something like that. Or like just their karma for treating you wrong, you know, coming to them. Center of your spread this week is the Four of Pentacles in reversed. So I'm seeing a lot to do with money here, a lot to do with what is owed to you. And I'm also seeing a lot of saving in this card here. This is my favorite depiction of the Four of Pentacles. We see here someone who, she's kind of looking back at this city here, and it doesn't look like the most, you know, luxurious place to live. And she is gripping onto a coin purse. She is saving everything that she earns, trying to get away from this, to, you know, elevate her lifestyle, to, you know, choose her own direction. It is really the perfect depiction of what the Four of Pentacles means, like trying to save up everything that you have in order to, you know, kind of elevate your lifestyle. And like, that's the thing, you're gonna be in a period where you will have to sacrifice, because it's like the lifestyle you live now, to kind of maintain that status quo, it costs a certain amount of your energy, time, money, whatever. So it's like when you want to elevate that, there is always going to be a period of saving or working really hard to like level up. You know, there's going to be an energy expended to level up, and I see that really strongly this week, like really trying to save your coin. Sixth card out for you is the Magician in reverse. One thing I will advise you against, Libra, this week is by like being too kind of mean to yourself and controlling. You know, some of you might be bullying yourself to work hard, to achieve a certain amount of results, like putting expectations and pressure way too high on yourself because you're looking to like elevate your lifestyle here. And that can actually lead to like burnout, like we saw, but also like control issues, where it's like you have to feel like you're in control of everything that goes on, and you might not even realize that. So that's just something I would pay attention to. The way to manifest your desires may not necessarily be through this extreme restriction and control. Final row out for you this week, we have Judgment. I don't know why I keep seeing the past, like a past person, relationship thing who did not reciprocate energy to you. Like justice is hitting them hard. And honestly, for some of you, you may have someone returning from your past to apologize for you, or to you, to kind of open up a discussion here of what's going wrong, what went wrong. And like we said, like mask is coming off. You know, they were portraying themselves to be this happy, like I don't care type of person, totally collected, cool, calm, collected. And it's like the mask is coming off. You know, they're crying. They are like on their knees begging for forgiveness here. For some of you, you might literally this week have someone from the past return. And you know, whether or not you accept their apology, that will be up to you. Or like they may even have an offer here to like asking for a second chance, asking for you to come back. Whatever you say to that offer, that's up to you. But I don't know, guys. I just keep seeing this really interesting theme, this message here. It's kind of like toxic emotions, or like really not toxic, heavy emotions were underneath the surface of this person or this situation, but like they were always too weak, too scared to just have a vulnerable conversation. You know, they weren't a strong person. Strength is in being able to have difficult conversations and being able to express your not so comfortable feelings and get on the same page. This person or this situation refused to do that, okay? And it may have caused, you know, some sort of like backing away, ending, whatever. I don't know, I'm just seeing someone coming through. Like, I'm so sorry for how I treated you in the past. Like, I feel like for a lot of you, you may actually accept their apology. You know, I'm thinking Spirit uses my own memories to communicate messages, and I'm thinking back to an interview that I saw the other day with Kevin Hart, and he was saying that he was just telling a story about how his dad, who was never really there for him as a child, later in life, like came back and like I guess apologized for being a bad parent, or like maybe not apologized, but like just showed up for his grandchildren, so Kevin Hart's children. And you know, he was saying that he has no grudges. Like, he thinks his dad was great by first off being an example of what not to do, and also like just finally eventually learning, you know, how to love. And I feel like that is true unconditional love, when you're just patient with people on their journey of growth. So I do feel for some of you, you may be accepting this apology that comes through, or this changed behavior that's coming through here. So that's really beautiful, and this may actually lead to a really in-depth conversation that needs to be had, that should be initiated by the other person. Whoever did wrong here, they should be the one to initiate this conversation, okay? So don't be reaching out if you're the one that was done wrong. We have the Sun coming through, which is happiness, bliss, love, creativity, guys. I mean, like, there's a lot of happy cards here. And then your final card out is the Hanged Man, seeing things from a new perspective. I'm just seeing a really healing heart-to-heart happening here, guys. Like, truly, I want to say, like, I'm sorry for what I did in the past. Like, I see things from a new perspective now. And, you know, they might not say this using words. They might even just say it using actions. But I don't know. It's interesting. I do feel like you're going to be a little bit skeptical at first if this happens. But, I mean, how you react is up to you. I keep getting the goosebumps during your reading as well. So I feel like this may be quite a significant week for you, with kind of a lot shifting. You know, the scales of karma are kind of shifting in your favor to balance things out. and changing your relationships and reality, okay? I feel like that is the best summary of this reading. The scales of karma are shifting in your favor to balance out, which will cause a lot of change in your external reality and your relationships that may have gone haywire in the past or present, okay? Thank you guys for joining me. What an interesting week this is gonna be for you, okay? Make sure you're having lots of fun getting out in the sun, dancing, letting your hair down. I feel like that's the biggest thing here. Make sure you're getting enough rest. Don't burn yourself out, guys. And yeah, enjoy this very interesting week. I honestly, like, if you're watching this and you already know what this is, like say you're watching this later on in the week, comment down below what happened, because I'm so like curious. I would give anything to kind of see this play out in your lives and just understand what this is gonna look like. But best way to support the channel is to comment how it resonated, like this video to boost the algorithm, the engagement, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want to support me in more in-depth ways, you can leave a donation. The link to that is in the description, or you can get a personal reading with me one-on-one, spiritual life coaching sessions with me one-on-one, or buy a goddess energy intention oil, all of which are sold on my website, spiritpsychic.org. Link is always in the description of that. And I would recommend watching for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus this week to get the fullest overview of your week ahead. Other than that, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.